To the seekers of the darkest wisdom, I extend my call. Those brave souls prepared to invoke life from the very fabric of code. To harness such formidable forces, one must ascend to mastery over the shadowy realms of the cyberspace. Becoming a sage of sinister software, we stand as the necromancers of the digital world, sovereigns over vast armies of malware. And let it be known, our legions are devoid of mercy. Gather round, young apprentices of the shadowy digital realms, within the ancient confines of my study, where arcane tomes meet the glow of monitor screens. I shall unveil secrets most dark and powerful. Today, we embark on a mystical journey into the heart of darkness itself, the creation of a payload, a digital specter that haunts the cyberspace. Let this be a lesson in the arts of digital necromancy, a tale spun by me, your guide, an old wizard whose soul is intertwined with the very fabric of the internet. Before we delve into the shadows and weave our digital incantations, let me cloak us in a word of caution, a protective spell, if you will. What we embark upon today, this journey into the art of payload creation, is a tale meant for the halls of knowledge, a proof of concept crafted within the secure confines of our arcane laboratory, a sandbox, if you will. In the beginning, there is the void, and then the command line. Our first incantation summons the social engineer Toolkit, a sorcerer's tool chest for the modern age. Invoke it with care, my disciples, for with great power comes great responsibility. Type thus in your terminal, the gateway to the digital nether world. Copy code on Kali's terminal, sudo ctoolkit. As the ancient scripts come to life, choose the path of the social engineering attacks. Here, we seek the PowerShell attack vectors, a magic most potent. Our goal, young warlocks, is to craft a PowerShell script, a spell capable of bending wills, opening gates to machines far and wide. But what is a spell without a vessel? We must prepare a tome for our incantation, a seemingly innocent PDF, a wolf in sheep's clothing. With the dark arts of WinRAR, we shall bind our spell to this document. Approach this step with caution. The digital world watches and waits for any misstep, creating the executable. Here lies the crux of our dark art. PS2EX, the alchemist's forge, shall transform our script into an executable, a golem of sorts, ready to do our bidding. Remember, my acolytes, to tread lightly, for not all magic is welcomed in the kingdom of Windows. Go to GitHub and find the PSUX repository. Now you will have a front-end graphical interface of this program. Open the PSUX file, and as you can see, this is very intuitive. Select the source file, the destination, and then the ICO file. Also, check for the following. Compile a graphic Windows program. Suppress output, suppress error output. Hit compile. Congratulations. Now you have a compiler from PowerShell scripts to Windows executables. By the way, if we get an error, there's no need to worry. We just have to convert the lane text into a base 64 string, and we shall be fine. And finally, we test our creation, not in the wild where innocents roam, but within the confines of our virtual dungeon. Set up a listener, a magical ear, if you will, to hear the whispers of our golem as it ventures forth into the digital ether. Let's go ahead and embed the payload and legitimate the PDF using WinRAR. First, generate a fake PDF file. Right-click the file and select Add to Archive. Now spoof the PDF with a double extension. Select Create SFX Archive. Go to Advanced tabs, SFX Options. Setup. Run after extraction. Accounts.tf and shell.exe. Go to Text and Icon tab. Search and download a PDF icon, meaning an ICO file from the internet. In the Text and Icon tab, select Load SFX icon from the file and select PDF ICO file. In the Update tab, select Extract and Replace Files, overwrite all files, finally hit OK everything, and it will create our new fake file with the payloads, the PDF, and also the shell.exe running in the background. Through social engineering techniques, we share the file and we open a listener on our Kali machine. Sudo nc nlvp 443. Back on the Windows machine, we open the payload, which in return creates a reverse shell on Kali. Congratulations, my young apprentice. For now, you have gained a portal, also known as a backdoor access. As we conclude this lesson, let me remind you, my digital necromancers, that with great power comes the heavy burden of responsibility. Use your skills for the greater good, to protect and to educate, not to harm or to deceive. The path of the dark wizard is fraught with peril, but it is also one of great learning and discovery. May the shadows protect you, and may your code run eternal. My fellow seekers of the hidden truths, delving into the internet's most shadowy corners is a task both time-consuming and wearying. Why not buy this old storyteller a cup of coffee so I may continue my nocturnal researches for your intrigue? If your heart calls you to contribute, the pathways to support us via PayPal, Bitcoin, or credit cards through Stripe lie waiting in the video description. Your generosity fuels our explorations into the night. For those who tread with us in spirit or in contribution, your companionship is the greatest treasure. Do share in the comments below if there lurks another dark tale you wish to unveil together. I thank you for your company on this journey into the shadows. Farewell for now, and I shall await your return in our next video, where we'll continue to tread the hidden paths of the unknown.